Consider the universe to be a huge orchestra, with oneself as a soloist. To create a beautiful, resounding symphony, you must tune yourself to the same frequency as the universe. Alignment doesn't necessarily mean mirroring every vibration of the universe. It's about syncing your unique energy, your desires, and your intentions with the universal flow. It's about finding that sweet spot where you're in tune with the universe's melody, allowing you to effortlessly draw towards you what you desire. So, how do you achieve this alignment? First, you've got to clear out any negative energy. Negativity is like static that disrupts your connection with the universe. Meditate, engage in self-reflection, let go of past hurts and resentments. Allow positivity to flow through you. Secondly, be authentic. The universe responds to genuine energy. Be true to yourself, your desires, your values. There's no need to pretend or force anything. Lastly, practice gratitude. Gratitude amplifies positive energy, and the universe responds to this by providing more of what you're grateful for. Lesson 13. Trusting the universe's timing. Embracing the rhythm of the universe, you'll find that trust in its timing is a vital part of your journey to abundance. You may stumble upon instances where things don't seem to line up as you wish. When this happens, remember that the universe is always on your side, orchestrating events in your favor, even if the melody doesn't make sense to you yet. When it comes to trusting the universe's timing, patience is essential. There will be periods of waiting, moments of silence, and times of rapid change. But isn't this the beautiful symphony of life? The universe isn't in a hurry, so why should you be? Trusting the timing means understanding that every note, every pause, every crescendo has a purpose. Sometimes, the universe's timing may seem off. You've been asking, waiting, and nothing seems to be happening. But the universe isn't a vending machine spitting out your desires at the press of a button. It's a grand composer, carefully arranging each note of your life song. Know this, the universe has your back. It's not withholding your abundance out of malice or negligence. Rather, it's ensuring that when you receive it, you're wholeheartedly ready. It's like a gift that's being beautifully wrapped, to be presented at the perfect moment. Lesson 14. Tuning into your intuition. Just as you're learning to trust the universe's timing, it's equally important to tune into your own intuition, your inner compass guiding you towards your abundance. This may seem daunting, but it's not as complicated as it sounds. It's about becoming aware of your feelings and thoughts, paying attention to those subtle nudges that often go unnoticed. It's about learning to trust yourself and your abilities to perceive what's right for you. Imagine your intuition as a wise friend, always ready to give you the right advice, the kind that resonates with your soul. You've had moments when you felt a strong urge to do something, even when it seemed irrational. That's your intuition speaking, and it's never wrong. It's a powerful force that can guide you to your rightful path, if only you'd listen. When you're in tune with your intuition, you're aligned with your purpose, and that's when the universe can truly open up its bounty to you. You're not just passively waiting for things to happen, you're actively participating in the creation of your destiny. It's a dance between you and the universe, and your intuition is the rhythm guiding your steps. Lesson 15. Using affirmations effectively. In the dance of co-creating your destiny, you'll find affirmations to be a potent partner, enabling you to articulate and reinforce your intentions with clarity and conviction. These powerful statements serve as a mirror, reflecting your innermost desires and aspirations back to the universe. But it's not just about saying the right words, it's about saying them with belief, sincerity, and a spirit of receptivity. When using affirmations, you're not merely parroting predetermined phrases. You're constructing a bridge of communication between your conscious desires and your subconscious mind. It's crucial that your affirmations resonate with you deeply, that they spring from the core of your being. They should be positive, present-tense statements that you can readily envision and feel as true. You might say, "I am open to all the abundance the universe has to offer." Say it, mean it, feel it. Let the affirmation permeate your being, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and actions. This alignment is vital for the universe to respond favorably to your affirmations. In the dance of creation with the universe, setting clear goals turns into your next strong step, a compass directing your considerations and sentiments towards your ideal reality. It's not just about expecting something great to occur, it's tied in with seeing unequivocally what you need, and conjuring the sentiments related with that longing. Consider setting expectations, drawing a guide for the universe to follow. It's your approach to saying, here's where I am, and here's where I need to go. It's tied in with spreading the word about your cravings for the universe in the absolute most direct terms. Yet, how might you achieve that? To begin with, find a serene spot where you can think. Take a couple of full breaths, calm your brain, and spotlight on your heart's most profound cravings. Record them on paper. Be essentially as unambiguous as could be expected. In the event that you need love, depict the sort of adoration you look for. Assuming it's prosperity you're later, characterize what achievement resembles to you. Keep in mind, the universe doesn't peruse between lines, it understands clear, brief lines. In this way, be straightforward with yourself about what you really care about. Try not to avoid your longings. Embrace them. Feel them. Live them even before they've showed. Setting expectations isn't tied in with requesting from the universe, it's more about co-making with it. It's tied in with adjusting your considerations, words, and activities with your longings. Whenever you've set your goals, trust the universe to do its part. Simply recall, the universe works voluntarily, not yours. Persistence, confidence, and determination are vital. Example 9. The job of reflection. Similarly, as you become the best at setting goals, contemplation assumes a similarly significant part in your excursion of co-making with the universe. It's the tranquil space between your viewpoints where the universe murmurs its insight. Through contemplation, you tune into this widespread insight, adjusting your vibration to that of the universe, making it more straightforward to get what you've requested. Envision reflection as your immediate line to the universe. It's in the tranquility and quiet that you get a more clear image of what you need and how to arrive. At the point when you think, you're not simply sitting unobtrusively, you're figuring out how to tune in, to be responsive. You're shaping a more profound association with your internal identity and the universe. In any case, just relax, assuming that you're new to contemplation. Begin straightforward. Put away a couple of moments every day to stay composed, to inhale, to exist. Step by step, you'll find it simpler to calm your psyche and tap into the progression of widespread energy. Example 10. Developing an open mentality. Developing a responsive outlook resembles tending a nursery. You must get rid of cynicism and sow seeds of inspiration to welcome the universe's direction into your life. Similarly, as you wouldn't pass on weeds to choke your blossoms, don't permit negative considerations to overwhelm your inspiration. They're undesirable interlopers that need prompt removal. Begin by perceiving these negative considerations. Mindfulness is the initial step to change. The following time you wind up harping on cynical points of view, stop. Recognize these sentiments, however, choose not to allow them to flourish. All things considered, deliberately supplant them with positive insistences. You could feel a peace peculiar from the outset, yet recall that, you're sowing seeds. It requires investment for them to develop, yet with persistence, they will. Establish a climate helpful for energy. Encircle yourself with elevating individuals, partake in soul-feeding exercises, and give time to taking care of oneself schedules. The more you submerge yourself in energy, the less complex it will be to keep an open outlook. In any case, what does it really intend to have an open mentality? It's something other than being available to great energies. It's tied in with having faith in the universe's insight, confiding in its timing, and inviting its gifts with appreciation. At the point when you develop an open outlook, you're not only standing inactive trusting that the universe will give. You're effectively partaking in the dance of compromise. Your outlook is your nursery and you're its groundskeeper. Develop it with care, sustain it with inspiration, and watch as the universe remunerates your endeavors with overflow. Illustration 11. The significance of tolerance. While you're tending your psychological nursery, it's fundamental that tolerance assumes a part in developing a responsive outlook and drawing in the universe's overflow. Like a groundskeeper sustaining seeds into blooming blossoms, you too should show restraint as you continued looking for all-inclusive overflow. You can't rush the cycle. Similarly, as seeds need time to root and develop, so too do your goals and wants. Tolerance is something beyond pausing. It's tied in with keeping an uplifting outlook while you stand by. It's tied in with understanding that beneficial things require some investment. It's tied in with confiding in the progression of the universe and perceiving that everything happens when it's intended to. The universe has its own timing and it's typically more precise than our own. Keep in mind, defers aren't disavowals. They're simply the universe's approach to saying that something far and away superior is coming. Restlessness can make an obstruction among you and the universe's gifts. At the point when you're restless, you're basically let the universe know that you have little to no faith in its timing. This negative energy can possibly block the progression of overflow. Then again, when you show persistence, you're showing the universe that you confide in its insight and timing. Example 12. Adjusting your energy to the universe to genuinely take advantage of the universe's immense overflow, you want to adjust your energy dynamically and amicably with it. Believe the universe to be an immense ensemble, with oneself as a soloist. To make a lovely, resonating orchestra, you should tune yourself to a similar recurrence as the universe. Arrangement doesn't be guaranteed to mean reflecting each vibration of the universe. It's tied in with matching up your novel energy, your longings, and your expectations with the general stream. About figuring out perfect balance where you're on top of the universe's tune, permitting you to draw towards you what you want easily. All in all, how would you accomplish this arrangement? In the first place, you must get out any bad energy. Pessimism resembles static that upsets your association with the universe. Contemplate, take part in self-reflection, let go of past damages and feelings of hatred. Permit energy to course through you. Furthermore, be bona fide. The universe answers certified energy. Be consistent with yourself, your cravings, your qualities. There's compelling reason need to imagine or drive anything. Finally, practice appreciation. Appreciation enhances positive energy, and the universe answers this by giving a greater amount of what you're thankful for. Illustration 13. Believing the universe's timing, embracing the beat of the universe, you'll observe that confidence in its timing is a crucial piece of your excursion to overflow. You might coincidentally find examples where things don't appear to arrange as you wish. At the point when this occurs, recall that the universe is dependably your ally, arranging occasions in support of yourself, regardless of whether the songs sound good to you yet. With regards to believing the universe's timing, persistence is fundamental. There will be times of stalling, snapshots of quiet, and seasons of fast change. However, isn't this the delightful ensemble of life? The universe isn't in a rush, so for what reason would it be a good idea for you to be? Believing the timing implies understanding that each note, each delay, each crescendo has a reason. Some of the time, the universe's timing might appear to be not entirely okay. You've been asking, pausing, and nothing is by all accounts occurring. However, the universe isn't a candy machine letting out your longings at the press of a button. It's a stupendous writer, cautiously orchestrating each note of your life tune. Realize this, the universe has you covered. It's not keeping your overflow out of noxiousness or carelessness. Rather, it's guaranteeing that when you get it, you're earnestly prepared. Like a gift's overall delightfully wrapped, to be introduced at the ideal second. Illustration 14. Tuning into your instinct. Similarly, as you're figuring out how to trust the universe's timing, it's similarly vital to tune into your own instinct, your inward compass directing you towards your overflow. This might appear to be overwhelming, yet it's not so confounded as it sounds. It's tied in with becoming mindful of your sentiments and considerations, focusing on those unobtrusive pokes that frequently slip by everyone's notice. It's tied in with figuring out how to trust yourself and your capacities to see what you really want. Envision your instinct as a shrewd companion, consistently prepared to offer you the right guidance, the sort that resounds with your spirit. You've had minutes when you felt a compelling impulse to follow through with something, even when it appeared to be silly. That is your instinct talking, and it's rarely off base. A strong power can direct you to your legitimate way, if by some stroke of good luck you tune in. At the point when you're on top of your instinct, you're lined up with your motivation, and that is the point at which the universe can really open up its abundance to you. You're not only latently trusting that things will occur, you're effectively taking part in the formation of your fate. It's a dance among you and the universe, and your instinct is the musicality directing your means. Illustration 15. Involving certifications. Really, in the dance of co-making your fate, you'll view certifications as a powerful accomplice, empowering you to verbalize and support your goals with clearness and conviction. These strong assertions act as a mirror, mirroring your deepest cravings and yearnings back to the universe. Yet, it's not just about saying the right words, it's tied in with expressing them with conviction, earnestness, and a feeling of receptivity. While utilizing confirmations, you're not only parroting foreordained phrases. You're developing a scaffold of correspondence between your cognizant cravings and your psyche mind. It's pivotal that your attestations impact you profoundly, that they spring from the center of your being. They ought to be good, current state proclamations that you can promptly imagine and feel as evident. You could say, I'm available to all the overflow the universe brings to the table. Let's assume it, mean it, believe it. Allow the assertion to pervade your being, affecting your contemplations, feelings, and activities. This arrangement is imperative for the universe to answer well to your assertions. Remember, the force of your insistences relies upon consistency and reiteration. They aren't one-off statements, yet day-to-day suggestions to your brain and the universe about the thing you're welcoming into your life. Try not to get dampened in the event that you don't see prompt outcomes. Have confidence, continue, and recollect, the universe works voluntarily. Example 16. Perceiving signs from the universe. While you're industriously asserting your cravings, it's similarly essential to remain receptive to the messages the universe is sending your direction. These signs frequently come unpretentiously and surprisingly, so keeping a receptive outlook and heart is vital. They could show up as repeating numbers, images, dreams, or even instinctive hunches. The key is to stay open and trusting. Perceiving these signs isn't just about seeing them, it's tied in with grasping their importance in your life. For instance, a common dream could be the universe pushing you towards a way you've been reluctant to investigate. Or on the other hand, an unexpected, strange inclination to visit a spot could be a sign for where you should be to meet an individual instrumental to your excursion. In any case, how would you separate between a certifiable sign and simple fortuitous event? Begin by developing internal quietness through contemplation or care. This assists you with turning out to be more on top of your instinct, which is your own hotline to the universe. Your instinct will give you that premonition, that illogical assurance that something is something other than chance. Keep in mind, the universe imparts in a language beyond anything that can be described. It utilizes images, synchronicities, and indeed, even your sentiments. So excuse nothing as simple incident. All things being equal, attempt to track down the association, the string that connects these images to your life. It's an outright exhilarating excursion of disclosure, one that extends your association with the universe and with yourself. Trust the interaction and the signs, and the heavenly domain will open entryways where there were beforehand just walls. You're in good company on this excursion, the universe is directing you, bit by bit. Illustration 17. Defeating dread and uncertainty. Embracing the specialty of getting from the universe additionally implies facing your apprehensions and questions, as they can cloud your psyche, impede your instinct, and keep you from perceiving the signs. It's generally expected to have these sentiments: you're in good company. Dread and uncertainty are important for the human experience, however they don't need to control your life. Understanding that apprehension and uncertainty are simply considerations, not realities, is the most vital move towards conquering them. They're responses to the obscure, the dubious. Yet, recall that, you're surprisingly strong. You have the ability to change your contemplations and, subsequently, your existence. Pause for a minute to ponder your feelings of trepidation and questions. Get them on paper. Imagine them as obstructions hindering your way to getting from the universe. Presently, envision yourself courageously facing these apprehensions, destroying them, splitting them up. Feel the surge of elation as you assume command, as you recover your power. Rehearsing care can extraordinarily help. Stop, inhale, and watch your considerations without judgment when dread and vulnerability start to leak in. Perceive that they're simply considerations and decide to let them go. You're not your apprehensions. You're not your questions. You're substantially more. Put stock in yourself and the universe's arrangement for you. Believe that you're precisely where you should be and that all that you want is inside your range. Relinquish the trepidation, let go of the uncertainty, and hold nothing back from get. You have this. The universe is with you, consistently. Example 18. Enabling manifest overflow from the universe. This isn't tied in with keeping a severe count of what you've offered and some respect. Rather, it's tied in with understanding that the universe works on an energy trade. At the point when you give openly and truly, you're making space for something new and brilliant to enter your life. Consider a tree in full sprout, it doesn't keep down its blooms. It gives lavishly, sure that it'll get daylight, downpour, and supplements consequently. You're important for this equivalent cycle. At the point when you give, be now is the right time, love, cash, or generosity, you're not exhausting yourself. You're partaking in the progression of astronomical energy, accounting for the universe to recharge you. However, recollect, it's not just about giving, it's tied in with giving with the right plan. In the event that you're giving simply to get, you're overlooking what's really important. The universe doesn't work like a candy machine where you embed thoughtfulness and out pops overflow. The sorcery happens when you give since it feels better, since it's lined up with your actual self. Illustration 19. Developing inward harmony. Similarly, as you conform to the all-inclusive progression of giving and accepting, it's similarly vital to develop inward harmony, an essential part of drawing in overflow from the universe. Inward harmony isn't an objective, yet an excursion of non-stop personal growth, care, and acknowledgement. Developing inward harmony expects you to effectively relinquish negative contemplations, stress and unnecessary concerns. It's tied in with embracing serenity and peacefulness inside yourself, regardless of the bedlam outside. At the point when you're settled, you're in a condition of clearness, liberated from close-to-home mess and ready to get what the universe brings to the table. Care is an incredible asset in this excursion. It's tied in with being available at the time, appreciating the now as opposed to agonizing over the past or future. Practice care through contemplation, yoga, or essentially going for a tranquil stroll in nature. It will be simpler for you to interface with your internal identity and make a condition of quietness and balance. Acknowledgement is another key. Acknowledge yourself for what your identity is, alongside your assets and shortcomings. Comprehend that everybody has defects and human existence is much more than flawlessness, however progress. By tolerating and pardoning yourself, you're making way for inward harmony. Example 20. Observing little wins. In your excursion towards overflow, it's fundamental to praise your little triumphs, as they're venturing stones towards your bigger objectives. These minor victories aren't straightforward markers of progress, rather, they're evidence of your developing ability in versatility. They're approval that you're in good shape, that you're pushing ahead, that you're improving today than you were yesterday. Each little success is an affirmation that the universe is answering your longing for overflow. It's the universe's approach to saying, indeed, you're drawing nearer. Thus, treasure each little triumph. Be pleased with every one, regardless of how irrelevant it might appear to other people. It's your excursion, your story, and each triumph counts. Keep in mind, the universe doesn't gauge your triumphs by their size yet by their importance to you. It perceives your development, your advancement, your own change. Accordingly, keeping a mentality of appreciation for these little wins is vital. They're flags that you're lining up with the universe, that you're tuning into its overflow. Allow each little success to move you to go after more. Allow it to fuel your energy, build up your confidence, and reinforce your purpose. You're fit for accomplishing a great deal more, and each little success is a demonstration of that reality. Thus, celebrate them, value them, and let them guide you on your excursion towards overflow. Illustration 21. The force of perseverance. With each mishap, you're not creating some distance from, but instead creeping toward your fantasies, and your constancy keeps you on this way of overflow. This immovable determination energizes the excursion, in any event, when the streak gets extreme. Frequently, the universe tests your obligation to your fantasies, and it's during these times that your industriousness sparkles most splendid. Tirelessness isn't just about determinedly adhering to things. It's a workmanship, a hit the dance floor with the universe. It's tied in with staying open and responsive, in any event, when the outcomes aren't quickly noticeable. It's tied in with keeping up with confidence in your fantasies, in the universe, and above all, in yourself. Keep in mind, the universe isn't against you, it's for you. Your fantasies are definitely not a far-off, inaccessible star, however, an objective that you're consistently moving towards. You must accept that every misfortune is an arrangement for a rebound, every disappointment a venturing stone to progress. Comprehend that the universe imparts in murmurs and pokes. It's a round of tolerance and trust. Your responsibility is to endure, to keep your heart open, to continue to push ahead, in any event, when the end goal appears to be far away. Since actually, it's not the end goal that makes the biggest difference, however the excursion. Also, your determination makes this excursion beneficial. Illustration 22. Outfitting the moon's energies. As you develop your ingenuity and hit the dance floor with the universe, you can likewise take advantage of the strong energies of the moon to additionally conform to the vast progression of the universe. This isn't witchy babble, it is tied in with adjusting your energies to the regular rhythms of the universe, and the moon, with its gravitational force and impact on tides, is a major piece of that. The moon travels through various stages, each conveying an exceptional energy. The new moon, when the moon is totally in shadow, is a period for setting expectations and beginning new tasks. Outfit this energy by setting your expectations for what you need to bring into your life. Get it on paper, express it without holding back, picture it, do whatever impacts you. At the point when the moon is waxing, or developing, it's a period for development and drawing in. This is the point at which you ought to be working on drawing in the things you've set your expectations on. The full moon, a period of fruition, is the point at which you ought to receive the rewards of your expectations and difficult work. At the point when the moon is declining and diminishing, the time has come to give up. Utilize this chance to deliver anything that is not serving you. It's a period for pardoning, recuperating, and delivering. Illustration 23. Managing unfulfilled cravings. Unfulfilled longings can frequently feel like weighty mists, yet recall that, they're not road obstructions, they're only diversions directing you towards something far and away superior. You could feel disheartened, baffled, even shattered. That is completely fine. Permit yourself to feel these feelings. They're a piece of the human experience. In any case, don't allow them to consume you. All things being equal, consider these unfulfilled cravings signs from the universe that there's something different out there for you, something you're intended to have, to encounter, or to learn. They're not a dismissal, but rather a redirection. They're the universe's approach to saying, not this, yet something different. Something better. Relinquish the possibility that your bliss lies in the satisfaction of every one of your longings. Life's magnificence frequently lies in the startling and the spontaneous. Thus, greet them wholeheartedly. Trust the universe and its arrangement for you. Rehearsing appreciation can likewise help. Center around what you have, not on what you need. Appreciation changes your consideration away based on the thing is deficient in your life and onto the lavishness that is as of now accessible. It makes a feeling of happiness and harmony. What's more, recollect that, you're in good company. Everybody has wants that stay unfulfilled. It's essential for the human excursion. Be that as it may, how you manage them, how you respond to them, can have a significant effect. Example 24. Comprehension. The idea of heavenly timing in exploring these unfulfilled longings. It's significant to accept the idea of heavenly timing, an inborn insight of the universe that guarantees the perfect things will occur at the ideal second for you. This idea, frequently slippery, resembles an undetectable hand tenderly controlling your life's boat, guaranteeing you arrive at your objective when you're genuinely prepared. Understanding heavenly timing can be a counteractant to eagerness and disappointment. It's not difficult to feel crippled when your fantasies appear to be deferred, yet recall, the universe doesn't work on your timetable. Its timing is perfect, exact, and for your most elevated great, in any event, when it feels in any case. Divine timing isn't tied in with standing by latently, it's about dynamic trust. It's tied in with doing your part and passing on the rest to the universe, knowing that it's functioning in the background, arranging occasions, gatherings, and bits of knowledge that will direct you. It's tied in with understanding that each experience, each deferral, each diversion has direction and is important for your extraordinary excursion. At times, the universe's no or not presently is a hidden gift, safeguarding you from not so great results. It's trying to embrace this when you're in the main part of disillusionment, yet with time, it becomes more straightforward to perceive how bits of the riddle fit together looking back. Keeping confidence in the universe's arrangement can feel like a really considering acting of trust, yet it's a crucial stage in showing your cravings and accomplishing your objectives. This confidence isn't about blind acquiescence or giving up to destiny. All things being equal, about recognizing there's a higher power at work, an all-inclusive energy that guides us and assists us with exploring our life's process. It's tied in with accepting that everything occurs for an explanation, regardless of whether we can't see it right now. At the point when you're confronted with difficulties or misfortunes, losing confidence and question the universe's plan is simple. You could ask why things aren't going the manner in which you trusted or why your fantasies appear to be such a long ways unattainable. Yet, recall that, you're seeing your life according to a restricted point of view. The universe, notwithstanding, understands the situation from start to finish and knows precisely exact thing you want and when you want it. Thus, keep your confidence solid. Believe that the universe has your well-being on a fundamental level and that it's directing you towards your most elevated great. Try not to harp on the negatives and spotlight on the upsides. Attempt to consider every obstruction to be a chance for development and learning. Also, in particular, show restraint. The universe's timing is consistently awesome, regardless of whether it match your own. Keeping confidence in the universe's arrangement is generally difficult, however it's worth the effort. It opens up a universe of conceivable outcomes and brings a feeling of harmony and satisfaction that nothing else can. So clutch that confidence, regardless of anything. The universe is your ally, and it's working enthusiastically to make your fantasies materialize. Embrace the universe as a liberal craftsman, brushing strokes of overflow on your material of life. Wash in energy, appreciation, and care, washing away cynicism. Dance under the moon's energy and give up to divine timing. Unfulfilled longings. There's simply stars yet to sparkle in your universe. Keep confidence, for the universe has a groundbreaking strategy, a wonderful work of art planned only for you. The specialty of getting gifts from the universe is, basically, a real captivating dance, tolerance, and inspiration. Gratitude for paying attention to or perusing this from Audiobook.